Chapter 3, Good Night, Sleep Tight. John awoke on the couch. Something was in his arms, something soft and squishy. Still feeling a bit amorous, he gave it a deep squeeze as he thought of the passion he shared with Alex. Yet what was in his arms was not her. "Oh," came a soft, quiet voice. John quickly turned about to look toward the sound. Alex was standing over him grinning, a look of joy and love on her face. "Hello. Did you have a good nap?" she asked. John was a bit confused and looked about. He was covered in a space-patterned blanket and a stuffed bear in his arms. He tossed off the blanket and threw the bear away as he sat up. He was still dressed in his PJs while Alex sported a button-up blouse and jeans with sneakers. "I guess," he grumbled, seeing Alex beaming with joy at him. "Well, that little bit of cuddling really helped energize me. I am all settled in and have begun my end of the deal," she said. "So how soon can I get that promotion?" "Results may vary. I need time and power, and one little cuddle session is not going to be enough. You should be receiving an email sometime soon about a wonderful happy vacation in lieu of your promotion. It gives us more time to cuddle," Alex explained. A vacation did sound nice. John had been working his ass off for a few years and didn't take much time off. Although vacation would be nice, that promotion was far more important. "Sounds nice, but how is this going to help? If I am not at work, how can I get that promotion?" he asked. "I can't explain every little detail, for now. Just understand, cuddling equals nourishment, nourishment equals power, power equals you win." The demon said, her baby blue and pink eyes flashed with glee. John mulled over what she explained. He also got the idea that more power she gained also meant she could win. "So then how many times do we need to cuddle for this to work?" he asked. "Ask a girl her weight while you are at it. Just relax, I will fulfill my end of the bargain. I am bound by the contract just as much as you are. All you need to worry about is playing my little game and not breaking my rules." Alex then clapped her hands together. "Speaking of which, let's play a game. After that we will have dinner, wash up, then bedtime," Alex said. "What game?" John asked. "Just a little card game, with consequences. If I win, I will ask you to do something for me, and if you win, you can ask me to do something." "Sex every night," John replied. He didn't need to think about it. "You need to win first," Alex grinned. The game was with each card having a small ability to help extend the game. John had a handle on the game for a while, and every time he got close, Alex would snatch his victory away. He soon realized Alex, with her little demon gifts, would always have a trick up her sleeve and would play dirty. He could never catch her in the act of cheating if she was at all. In the end, it was Alex who won. She reveled in her victory and admired the lasting anguish as John began to think exactly what she would have him do, or be done to him. After several minutes of wallowing in his thoughts, she decided to announce what she wanted. She produced a razor and set it down towards him. "Shave yourself, all but the hair on your head," she told him. "That's it, get yourself nice and smooth all over, and if I am satisfied with the result, I'll even give you a reward," Alex said. John took the razor and headed for the bathroom. He shaved every bit of hair he could reach until it was all gone except for what was on his head. There wasn't much of a change, but his lack of beard made him look younger and more feminine. The whole reason for the beard, his lack of pubes, helped make me feel that as well. He didn't want to, but he wasn't going to argue against a demon. Alex rapped on the door. "Sweetie, let me see. I wanna make sure you did a good job," she called in, and the door slowly opened. Alex smiled wide at the sigh of all his hair being gone. John was surely getting a bit excited from being seen naked. Alex walked over to him and ran a hand up his leg. "Very good, so smooth." Her hand soon grasped a hold of his slowly erecting penis and began to gently work it. "Such a good boy," she whispered in his ear. "You know, if you were a bit shorter you could pass for a little boy." Alex felt him stiffen a bit and continued her effort. "And you have such pretty long hair, and nice body, you could pass for a girl." No, John whined, but Alex's ministrations were keeping him in place, getting closer to climax. No. You sure? Doesn't sound very honest. You did a good job shaving your body, so smooth now like a girl, like you have done this before, she said with a smirk. No, John whined and tried to push her away, but she pulled him to her breasts, pressing into his back, and she began to work his penis more urgently. You earned this, sweetie, don't push away, you want to make come years. Why yes, John whined. Yeah. Are you gonna be a naughty boy and make squirties all over the floor for mommy to clean up? No. Naughty boys do like to lie, sweetie, don't you want to make come years? Yes. Then beg like I taught you. Please mommy, I wanna make squirties. Good boy. Alex doubled her efforts and waited to feel his cock throb. Come for me, baby girl, she said, and then aimed his cock down as he hit his climax. Good girl, coming for me, naughty boy for making a mess on the floor, she purred in his ear while he was getting his breath. Humiliated and spent, John sulked in his room while Alex cleaned up his mess and made dinner. Sweetie, dinner is ready, she called up to him. John came down a moment longer and looked at what was served for dinner. Spaghetti and meatballs. Alex sang and noticed John's sullen expression. What's the matter, sweetie? She asked, only for the reply to be a glare from John. Don't pout, you were liking it. No, I wasn't, John grumbled. All right, cranky butt, finish your food and wash the dishes. I think you need an early bedtime. What? That's not fair, you humiliate me and then say, go to your room. John yelled. You are tired from today's events. I mean, you summoned a demon. That boo-boo takes a bit of energy, not many can be so reckless. You threw a tantrum to get my attention, which I am sure was exhausting. Plus the little fun before your nap and the little bit before din-dins, it is understandable that you might be a bit cranky. Alex said. John glared at her. Fine, but screw the dishes, he growled. That's fine, you can leave them to me, you don't need to be a big boy and finish your chores, I understand. Alex grinned at this. John stared at her down. Do your worst, he said. Alex gave a short laugh, her smile as wicked as hell, her eyes lit with amusement and glee. If I did my worst, sweetie, I would be giving you what you wanted without compensation. No, I am going to do my best. At my pace, slowly I will make you realize how little you need that job, that your desire for that promotion is meaningless, she said, then gave a joyful sigh and smiled sweetly at him. If you are truly not going to finish your chores, then you can go to bed, but... Alex got up and walked over to him, sliding a finger along the table and up this arm. Best we have you wear something appropriate, she then flicked her finger along his pajamas like striking a match. Pink and blue flames burned at them for a moment. When they calmed down, John was in a set of superhero PJs. What gives? John yelled. Alex smiled and began to usher him toward the bedroom. He tried to resist, but she was far stronger than he was, demonically so. You don't want to be a big boy and do your chores, no big boy PJs for you, young man. Now off to bed. I can come tuck you in and read you a bedtime story if you want. Alex said she was a bit hopeful that he would say yes. No, I can do that myself, he said, and found he was ushered into the bathroom. Alex made him brush his teeth, then took him to his room where she installed a nightlight. I don't need a nightlight, he said. Alex gave him a sly grin. This is part of the contract, sweetie, so I must insist, she said, came over, and although he didn't want it, she helped tuck him in and gave his forehead a small kiss. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite, but if they do, then take your shoe and hit them until they are black and blue, Alex sang softly as she walked to the door and softly closed it. John felt drowsy all of a sudden, and at the soft click of the door being closed fell deep into sleep.